Well, I'm in a very good mood today. In a good mood, but a bit, it was my last chemo today. I'm very happy about that. It's just saying goodbye to the nurses. You know, they've been absolutely brilliant the last 5 weeks. But I'm in a very good mood. This past 5 weeks has just gone straight in front of my eyes. But it's weird, you know. All the nurses and the doctors all warned me that at this time in my treatment I would be on my knees, basically. I would be shattered, ill. I'm not. I feel like I've been given a new lease of life. I can't even explain. It feels like someone's handed me a new life. And I'm going to grab it and I'm going to take it for everything. So I've got 3 days left of radiotherapy and glan clwyd. That's, yeah. Then I go on to brachytherapy once a week, every week for 3 weeks. And then I'm done. And hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone cross your fingers, I'll be cancer free. I've been determined throughout the whole of this process to put on a strong face and to keep positive and everything, and I believe that I've achieved that because I don't feel anywhere near as what I was explained that I would feel. You know, I do have a bad bowel at the moment. That's understandable, and I'm on, you know, a high dose of the highest maximum dose of tablets for that. But you know, other things, all the other symptoms that I was due to experience, I've not. It's yeah, this has been an eye-opener of an experience. It is, you know, shown me pain and upset that I never ever want to see again. Yes, he's with me, look. My little shadow. Yeah. Mummy's little shadow. He's happy today, see, because Mummy and Daddy are having a Chinese takeaway later. Well, Mummy's having Chinese, Daddy's having his normal. And he always gets the prawn crackers from my Chinese, don't you? Yeah, little man? You always get the prawn crackers from Mummy's Chinese and leftover chips? Yeah? Watch this now, it's so funny. It takes about a quarter of an hour to find himself comfy on my bed. How cute is he? I'd be lost without my animals. And as much as people want to laugh and joke and, oh God, what can animals do? You'd be surprised when you're having a low moment, sat there with your dog or your cat, just cuddling, you'd be surprised how much of a difference that makes. You know, I have got a picture that Daryl took of me when I was sleeping one day last week, and basically all the animals were lying on me. They were all protecting me. I'll come and get it in a minute, okay? Okay. All the animals were there kind of protecting me and looking after me. It's okay. Come on, it's okay, lie down. I know. Yeah. So, you know, if anyone was to say that animals don't understand when you're ill, I beg to differ. It's not. Yeah. Because animals do know when you're ill. Yeah. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, kiss. Thank you. Oh, that's not his weak spot. This is his weak spot, look. Oh, look at them eyes going. Come here. Mwah. I'm your special boy. Yeah. So, he's going to be having the prawn crackers from Mummy's tea later. Yeah? He had his manhood hurt yesterday. That's why he's so quiet and sombre. He keeps on annoying and picking on the dog behind us. And she's lovely, the dog behind us. You know, she's, I think she's a Staffy crossed with a Labrador. And oh my God, she's adorable. You know, Esme loves going out and playing with her, playing fetch with her. And, you know, she's just a beautiful natured dog. And Odin here keeps on picking on her. She gets on well with Candy. And I think yesterday she bit Odin on the nose. Yeah, which he deserved, because he always goes up there and starts bickering with her. And yesterday, me and Darryl in the kitchen, and we heard yelping and him running off. And this, I won't say her name, the dog was still stood there looking at us like to say, "Where's everyone coming to play?" He stood with a little head by the fence looking, and Odin came running off, and then we noticed a little cut on his nose there, little mark on his nose. So he's had his manhood hurt. But he deserved it. He's always in her face being just Odin. And he had his manhood hurt this time. You got his nose bit, didn't you? Yeah? Yeah, you got your nose bit, didn't you? Yeah, you got your nose bit. There. Look, he won't even let me go near it. Well, it was his own fault. So yes, 3 days of radiotherapy left now. 1 MRI scan on Thursday morning. Then next week, Monday, an appointment with Kathy. Provisional appointment for Tuesday on heulewen to see if I need blood infusion and magnesium infusion. Fingers crossed I don't. Touch wood. Magnesium, that's always the one I have problems with. I do try my very best to take the magnesium drink, but even when I had a hiatus hernia, I couldn't take that drink to even help with the hiatus hernia. I used to take it, I used to stand there for ages and be like, I can drink this, and I'd always end up vomiting it up or something. So what I've learnt to do is put the magnesium in my mouth, take a big gulp of milk. It's gone down then, you know. But, you know, so yeah, and then Thursday, well, I think I go in on Wednesday to Clatterbridge to get admitted in. And then Thursday I have my internal radiotherapy, which, you know, I have been informed it's not nice, but I'm not stupid either. You know, no part of cancer treatment is nice, and I've got away with the chemo being not bad. You know, I've got through the chemo quite well. To be honest, the sickness was bad for the first 2.5, 3 weeks. Yeah, 2.5 weeks. Then they got my tablets, lovely with the two, with ondansetron and cyclazine, and I've been brilliant ever since then. That's why I also think that I've done good with the way I've been feeling, because I haven't had lack of food. You're meant to lose weight when you're on cancer treatment, really, aren't you? You know, you are meant to lose the weight, and I really haven't. You know, what should I say? I was 96 pounds, I think she said, 96, whatever. When I went there, and I'm down to 93. Before I started all this cancer stress and that, back in June, I was 15 stone 11 or 9, one of the two. I went and weighed myself the other day, I was 14 stone 10. Now, I should have lost a lot, and even the nurse said today a lot of people lose a lot more weight than what I have. But I just refused to give up food. Why should I? If I feel well enough to eat, or well enough to have takeaways and to enjoy my food, why should I give it up? To what, point out that I'm on cancer treatment? To get the sympathy vote? No, that's not me. If there's a plate full of, example, Pizza Hut. If there's a plate full of Pizza Hut there, I will eat it. And if I can go back for seconds, I damn well will go back for seconds, because food. So one thing I didn't want to happen, and I wasn't going to give up my food without a fight. Now the first 2 weeks, the first week, that was dangerous. You know, that was a dangerous week, because I did get so sick in the first week because I caught that bug off area. That was bad. That, I went, like I said, I went to the dangerous side of dehydration. But then the second week, I still felt a bit sick, but even when I didn't feel like I wanted to eat, I would force myself to eat. You know, like Daryl's family came up from Manchester, and back when they asked, you know, oh, are we going to go out for dinner? I was like, oh, no, I'm sorry, guys, you know, I'll be there in a minute, Anya. You know, oh, guys, no, sorry, my tummy's not too good. And I said to them, you go out for food, I will stay here. And Daryl's dad turned around and went, no, it's not happening. We're not leaving you here on your own. You know, I felt gammy that they'd come all the way up here and they wanted to go out for food, and I couldn't go with them. But he made it very clear that wasn't going to happen. They weren't going to go out without me. So they got a chippy dinner in, which at the end of the day, they still got fed. And I forced myself to eat as much chips as I could. And fair play, Chrissy, my mother-in-law, she bought black grapes, and I loved them. And she made sure I had enough of them to eat. And she's, they help with dehydration as well as, giving you vitamins and everything like that. It was really nice, and the cupcakes were lovely. They really are. Grandma Chrissy's cupcakes. Lovely. Beautiful. Celebrate your cupcakes soon, Chrissy, if you're coming up to, say hello or anything like that. Come and meet me in Liverpool with some cupcakes, maybe. I'm such a fat bitch. I have not stopped eating. Yesterday we went to the Tap and Spa. Stop, go on, Anya. We went to the Tap and Spa for dinner yesterday after coming home from radiotherapy, and I had the mixed grill, but I'm not keen on chips at the moment as such. I can have them with a takeaway because I can put sauce and stuff like that on them, but I'm not too keen on chips in a fashion. So I have it with a jacket potato. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Absolutely outstandingly beautiful. And I literally cleared the whole plate. There was the only bits that were left with the rind off, like the gammon and stuff like that. That was it. And there wasn't much rind on the meat, it was lovely meat. Then we went up to Asda, and I decided I'm hungry. And Daryl's looking at me like, how can you be hungry after what you've eaten? So I was like, no, I'm hungry, I want a cake. So I went searching for a cake, got out of Asda, showing a cake in my mouth. Then I think I ate chocolate somewhere. Found chocolate somewhere in town or did something like that. What did I get? I'm sure I had chocolate in town or something like that. Then I got home and I fell asleep on the sofa. Daryl took the girls to go and get Anya some goggles for swimming. We went and got them from the swimming pool. He left me at home on the sofa, and he took Aria with him, and they went to the park for it. By the time he came home, I was flat out sleeping. So, yeah, he let me sleep till about, well, I say he let me sleep. He always lets me sleep if I fall asleep, because he knows if I fall asleep in the daytime, he knows I need that sleep, because I hate sleeping in the daytime. It makes me feel so just unnerved and groggy. I hate it. I hate sleeping in the day. So, yeah, I slept till about 7, and then as soon as I got up, went to the toilet, came back downstairs. Daryl says, are we watching our movie? Pirates of the Caribbean, the latest one? Good movie. Back to basics. Brilliant movie. I was like, yeah, but I want a pot noodle. So I sat there and ate a pot noodle. Then I ate an ice lolly. And I had loads of milk. Religiously, cancer patients that are on chemo and aren't meant to eat like that, they suffer with nausea and sickness. I personally think I'm a very strong-minded, very stubborn person. And that's one thing I'm not willing to give up is my food. I will say I'm greedy. I went to an all-you-can-eat Chinese on Saturday with Gemma. Even though I felt sick, I pushed myself to go, and I was quite happy that I did. The food was, once again, outstanding. And then I was sat there on Saturday night, and this was when Daryl was quite ill in bed. And I thought, I want a Chinese. I'd had a Chinese for dinner, but my body wanted a Chinese. I just wanted, and all I wanted really was chicken sweet corn soup and the combination starters. That's all I wanted. So I phoned them up and I ordered that, and it got delivered. And I sat there and ate them. I thought, I'm such a fatty, But I suppose this is what one of the nurses on the ward said today, that it was quite good that I was still eating. And that's what they need people to do. Because at the end of the day, I think that's what's helped me keep my strength up, both emotionally and physically. I have not been brought to my knees yet. I say yet. I won't be brought to my knees either. I've said all along that cancer will not beat me. It will not. I have got too much to take care of in this house, and I've got my girls that I need to take care of, and be damned, wild horses would not drag me away from my girls. No. My daughters are my absolute world. And if cancer thinks it can try and take me away from them, it's got another thing coming. I will battle every time. I will fight every time. Yeah. I don't know, that seems quite a serious thing to say, but if this was to come back again, I will fight it the same way I have fought it this time. With a positive mind, positive look on it, and I won't be beaten. I'm a stubborn person anyway. I'm beyond stubborn, actually. I don't take to being beaten well. Probably why I'm still, honest to God, you'd not think that I've been going through cancer treatment. People see me on the street and I still look the same as I always do, and they ask me how I'm feeling. My answer will always be, yeah, I'm feeling brilliant, doing really good. If you convince yourself that you're like that and you feel like that, maybe your mind can, it's, yeah. But I did it. I have done this 5 weeks, and I've come out, in my eyes, stronger than I went in. I feel stronger than what I was. Emotionally, mentally, I feel stronger. This is another challenge that's been set to me. Another challenge that I've come through. And I've come through on top. Many things have happened in my life to test my ability to deal with such shit, negative situations. The first one that I had to go through took me down, and I couldn't bounce back from that. And it took me years to get me back on my feet after what happened to me. And after that, I thought, nothing's going to do this to me again. And it didn't. And I do believe strong mind, stubbornness plays a great part in it. But once the end of this week comes, I'm going to sit there with my glass of Schlur and I'm going to celebrate, because I'm going to beat cancer. And after this, I'm going to be there for other people that have gone through this. I'll always be there. Even if I go to the point of setting up a little page on Facebook where people can join and, you know, I can give them my help. From my experience, I can help them and tell them what they can do to maybe help themselves. But I'm determined to make this situation into the biggest positive outcome I've ever seen. And if that means helping other people get through cancer as well, so be it. I will always be there for cancer patients. Always there, ready to talk. And on that note, I can hear my terriers downstairs getting wound up by their dad, 7 o'clock at night. So I'm going to go downstairs, get my mini terrier ready for bed, send my big terrier up to bed, and go and get my takeaway, because I think I deserve it. I'll speak to you guys soon. Have a good Wednesday tomorrow, and I hope you all have a brilliant, lovely and positive day. Bye bye.